Coming up on the Retronomicon. Some people need tedious running around platforming, asinine tasks. I got the reruns. I hate this game. I hate this game. I really, really do. Hello everybody and welcome back to the Retronomicon. Today's topic is the same as last time, okay? I'm not done talking about this shitty game from my childhood, so let's not waste any time and let's get waist deep in this. Waste. So last time on the show we covered the gruesome graphics, the silly piss in your ear soundtrack, and the clusterfuck controls with its maddening mechanics. But dear friends, we have only scratched the surface of a very large, foul-smelling scratch and sniff panel. In today's video, we're going to take a look at the other levels of the game and see if there aren't more dried up crusty shits to discover, like sifting through your cat's shitty fucking litter box. Now since last time I actually learned that I have access to another level from the hub world, so I thought this would be a great opportunity at the start of this second video to actually achieve something in this game and redeem myself as a gamer. So I'm determined to get a remote in this other level. Also, for your convenience, for the sake of pacing this video, I'm going to be using the power of montage to get there. Cue the shitty music. Stand in the darkness, afraid to step into the light. Some people need. I'll be ready. Oh my god. I did it. I did it. I adjusted to this game's crap factor and I fucking did it. We got a remote. Excellent. Now let's see. Okay, for some reason I got two remotes, but I'm not going to complain. Finally, we can see some kind of status screen that shows our progress through the levels. Excellent. So according to this screen, with the two I have so far, to complete this game I only need... carry the one... 58 more. You know what? I'm done. I'm done trying to play this shitty game for real. And oh Christ, look at this password screen. The length of this game is dumbfounding, let alone the preposterous password entry. Thank God for the internet, because after noticing that this game had a password option on the home screen, I knew there had to be a master password available from a source online. So I found it, I entered that password without delay, and now I have access to every level from the hub world. Thank fuck for that. So with there being so many levels, more than I anticipated, I won't be doing a systematic review of each level like I planned, otherwise I'll still be reviewing this game when I'm 60. So instead, I'm going to make passing comments and judgments on each world, kind of like a drive-by shooting. Except this game actually deserves to die in a gutter. So with this video I may comment on in no particular order. The layout, what bullshit obstacles we can find in the levels, what works, and more importantly, what sucks shit through a rubber tube. The enemies, what ugly, nonsensical creatures we find lurking in the levels, how they work and how they want to make you suck shit through a rubber tube. And finally, the objectives, what asinine tasks we can complete to further our quest. Tasks including, but not limited to, sucking shit through a rubber tube. Oh, you know what? No. Now there's only so many times I can make shit jokes about this game, so I better stop now. And save some for later. Each level is part of a respective theme, again, in a somewhat similar vein to Mario 64, with its multiple levels of ice for example. And so as these themed worlds contain much of the same elements, I'll be taking a look at each theme as a whole. Also, keep in mind, again, that I am by no means familiar with the original Gex Enter the Gecko, as I covered in my last video, so I'm just going to take these level names at face value. In the Toon TV theme, we have Out of Tune and Fine Tuning. Very clever. Toon TV is mostly themed using wacky Looney Tunes style designs, hence the carrots and falling anvils, but what cartoon has murderous flowers, sharks, giant bouncy emojis, sentient bear traps, and angry jumping cactuses? Cacti. I mean, fuck, they could have certainly tried a bit harder with this one. A giant bee, of course, from that famous Looney Tune. The Bee Movie. We find pretty much exactly the same bullshit in each level, variations of the same enemies, but the second level adds bouncing fucking dominoes in the mix. Again, What is this supposed to be a reference to? There's more hardhead areas and the same tedious running around platforming with no clue where you're going. See, this is part of the problem with the game. It's trying to be broad and open with its levels, but this is a 2D platformer with nothing but a small clue to guide you. If this game were 3D, you'd be able to see around the world like in Mario 64. You'd be able to pick out points of interest. But in 2D, you're just running around like a fucking lunatic all the time, praying to Christ that this time you won't get killed by some random fucking bullshit. Screen TV consists of 3 levels: Smell Razor, Frankenstein Feld, and Poltergeist. Again, very clever game developers, very fucking clever. Fucking idiots. And these levels are, unbelievably, much the same stupidity. Moving platforms that fuck with you, a themed collectible, in this case skulls, and stupid obstacles and enemies that behave exactly the same as in previous levels. The mallet flowers are now suits of armor, the smiling faces are now demonic looking pumpkins. That sort of shit. It was in these levels I first discovered that Gex can crawl on certain walls, except when he does, he looks like he's been run over several times. Believe me, boy, if I could, I fucking would. Oh, I should also mention that these moth things that we covered last time are power-ups that require you to press select so that Gex eats them for a power-up. So, I was half right. Blue flies fully replenish your health, while the other coloured moths around the levels do a variety of other things. But why the extra step? I kinda get that they wanted you to be able to save the power-up for later, but it seems to either disappear once I'm hit, or disappear after an allotted time, so why? Just give me the damn thing! Now, I know that last part wasn't exactly level specific, but structure's kind of gone out the window on this whole thing, so I'm gonna move swiftly on to the next world anyway, because I'm losing the fucking plot over here. In Kung Fu Theatre we have Mao Zedong and Samurai Night Fever. These names are starting to get painful now. These levels are, again, the same meandering madness of jump here, run jump here, go there, the same rigmarole we're used to. But these stages have for me one of my biggest gripes. These vases that Gex can break to reveal collectibles, why in the holy mother of fuck does it take so fucking long? In fact, that's one of my biggest complaints with this game overall. There is so much waiting and stopping around every turn. Wait for this moving platform, stop and wait for the enemies in their stupid fucking move cycle. Keep stopping and starting to avoid randomly falling shit. Anyway, so again, enemies are unimaginative, generic, and like almost every other enemy in the game, dies from one hit. Oh shit, is that a brown coloured ninja? Oh my god, it's Poop Ninja! I mean, for Christ's sake, how hard would it have been to make him black? You know, the colour you expect a fucking ninja to be. And why, oh why, are yin-yang blocks on the floor making me jump higher? I hate this game. I hate this game. I really, really do. The Circuit Central is a technology-themed world that has the levels www.com.com and Honey I Shrunk the Gecko. Fuck me, you can tell someone was happy with themselves, can't you? I'm sure you can see the pattern forming here. The biggest difference I found with these levels is that there are more wall climbing segments, conveyor platforms, stuff like that, which honestly is actually a refreshing change from the same old running around of previous levels. You'll also notice that the music is actually starting to get a little better as well. Who makes an adventure platformer where the worst music is on the main menu and hub world? When playing the game for this video, I found myself extremely eager to get to a level other than Toon fucking TV, just to escape the unbearable soundtrack. Anyway, other than the small differences I mentioned, it's the same shit. The objectives across all these levels are also very similar, with most levels having an objective that requires you to break open a certain amount of hidden items. They operate similarly to the red coins from Mario 64, I guess, or reaching the highest point in a level and fighting some kind of mini-boss. There aren't many of these here though, because, well, that would give the game a redeeming feature, and we know there aren't any of those. The Prehistory channel has a... The Prehistory channel has a theme that speaks for itself and features Pangaea 90210 and this old cave. I mean, these puns are lost on me if I'm honest. Here we have probably the best music in the game and it still fucking sucks. So you're collecting bones, I guess. Maybe pork chops, giant dragonflies instead of bees, some weird lava spitting thing that looks like a strawberry, and once again, running around like a lunatic with no idea where to go. To be honest, I gave up trying to play these levels very quickly, and that's basically it. But there are a few extras. Christ, let's wrap this up quickly. Let's wrap this up quickly. I cannot. There's Resolopolis, I can't even say it, which has the level No Weddings and a Funeral. And the final level was simply called Channel Z, the final boss level. Honestly, I find it funny that they would put in all that astounding effort with the names, just to end with the name Channel Z. Should have called it Channel Y. As in, why? Why have you done this to yourself? This must have taken you fucking hours to get here. There are also bonus and secret levels. with the majority of them requiring you to run around in circles for several minutes picking up shit off the floor. And these all have goofy fucking names as well. There's Thursday the 12th. What? Lava Dabba Doo. Lizard in a China Shop. They're not even fucking trying with that one. Texas Chainsaw Manicure. Okay, this one got me. Chips and Dips, Bugged Out, and Mazed and Confused. All hilarious to someone somewhere, presumably. Now, I decided to look up online a list of levels just to make sure I wasn't missing any. And boy, am I glad I did. Because some of these other level names from the other versions of the game are absolutely fucking hysterical. There's The Umpire Strikes Out, Pain in the Asteroids, In Drag, Net, The Spy Who Loved Himself, I Got the Reruns, and Trouble in Uranus. These would have been better names for this version though. I mean, Trouble in Uranus? This game is literally being shat out by my troubled anus. To summarise, this game is a joke. I mean, I just hate it so much. The graphics are uninspired, the design is lazy, the levels are tedious, and the soundtrack is a sickening foul mess. Needless to say, this game gets a retrograde of F for fuck this foul-smelling fecal fuck. Let's just get rid of this. Thank you for watching. My name is Matt, this has been the Retronomic... There's that fucking fly again. Subscribe!